going on, everyone? So this is going to be a booming guide for Malta. Malta came out with the Mediterranean expansion along with Italy, and just going to give my opinion. This civ is rough. It's very hard to play in treaty, at least. It's decent in supremacy, but Malta suffers from a really slow train time for its units, and is just really slow to respond in a lot of situations. Kind of, in my opinion, the only viable way to play them is to kind of tower and fort camp and then wall and then like slowly creep on your opponent. It's just very slow to react. And if your opponent splits you, it's rough, just because your units train so slow. Another thing that hurts Malta is just their units are very pop heavy. They have some okay units, but they're just population heavy, so you can't mass like you can with other civilizations. So it really just requires a much different approach. I will say, so when I play Malta, I think it's overlooked a lot. So there's kind of the standard method that you see a lot of people play, and then there's also crossbows and pikes, which Malta does have a couple cards that affect them, but even with crossbows and pikes, they're not instant. It's still, and they're not super strong, right? So it's tough. I would suggest that if you're starting out with Malta, that you try crossbows and pikes. It has the tongue cards, which give you different units, but for example, Portuguese tongues, it gives you Caçadores. Okay, great, but you don't have any of the cards that Portugal has that makes Caçadores better. Same thing with the Lancer or Spanish tongue that gives you Lancers in your Commandary. It's great, but you don't have any of the cards that Spain has. So there's something to think about. For the boom, it doesn't really make a difference. The only difference that the standard deck I have here is I have the 2 church card, which gets you XP a little bit faster. So that's the one I'm going to boom with here. But the standard deck, I dropped that card for crossbows. But yeah, so another thing of note, Malta only has 1 factory like Italy. It does have a H4 Trickle card, which is 2.75 wood, and then you have the unlimited wood card, which is 2,000 and then 1,300 each after each shipment. So it's kind of like you have 2 factories with those combined. So usually wood late game is not an issue. So I mentioned the tongue cards. So these enable unique units in your commandery. So like I said, for example, Portuguese gives you Caçador, Spanish gives you Lancers, Russia gives you Opernicks, German gives you settler wagons. So pretty straightforward boom, not too dissimilar for others, with the exception for the tongue card. So I'm going to kind of walk through that. So like other civs, we're trying to age up as quickly as possible to get all our upgrades in. And this one's a little bit different. We're going to delay our age 1 just because we're going to do the German tongue and get the settler wagons out as quickly as possible. So the first card we'll send is the church card for Trickles, and then the German tongue card for our settler wagons. So, all right, here we go. This is on the Ozarks map. Pretty good treaty map.
Bonjour, ovvjament Iva, cacciatur, sidi?
Bonjour, idea tajba.
Bonjour, is ovvjament Iva, cacciatur. Sidi? Bonjour, jaqta l-injam, il-ġurnata tajba. Bonjour, issa ovvjament, cacciatur.
Ovvjament, bennejja.
Ciao, nimi, għama tegxer.
Sidi? Cacciatur. Tajba.
And I'm going to start chopping early, just because I have to have 450 wood to be able to send that Commandary card.
Shesho, be kind to us.
Go ahead and get hunting dogs.
Bennej, Iva, cacciatrici. Sidi? Cacciatrici. Cacciatrici.
I'm going to go ahead and get gang saw as well, so the chopping rate goes up.
Be kind to us. Ciao. I'm a texture. I'm a texture. Date there.
I would kill for some fresh Swedish fish.
Mission. Become the mission. I'm a texture. Shall come a real can't you has.
Alright, so first card, 2 church card. Gets us our XP a lot
Il-ġurnata
faster.
kacċatriċi.
Shall. I'm a texture. The mission.
Bonġu kacċatriċi.
Shall. Shall.
Ossequi. Sì, come state? Prego.
Date there. Be can't you has.
As you can see, we're going to get our next shipment fairly quickly.
Shall. The mission.
As soon as we get 450 wood, we're going to send a German tongue card.
Shall. Date there. Be can't. I'm a texture.
Perfect.
Sidi.
And we're going to stay on wood, so I'm going to keep 8 villagers on wood, because settler wagons also cost wood.
Be can't you has.
And then I'm going to go ahead and build another house too.
Il-ġurnata tajba.
Bonġu. Bennej jaqta l-injam. Bennej jaqta
Date
l-injam.
there. I'm a texture. The mission.
And what that shipment is going to do is ship a Commandary wagon, which is where you train the unique units out of from the tongue cards.
Shall.
Sidi. Idea kacċatriċi. Bon kacċatriċi. Iva kacċatriċi.
Come state?
So I got 2 settler wagons, and then I have the Commandary wagon.
Bene. Sì.
Place that out here.
Hallo? Ja, Jäger.
Shall.
Il-ġurnata tajba.
I'm going to go ahead and build a 3rd church for XP.
Bennej jaqta l-injam.
Date there. Shall.
Right now we have no other cards to send during Age 1. So I'm going to start training these settler wagons and putting them on hunts.
Si kacċatriċi. Idea kacċatriċi. Il-ġurnata tajba.
Shall.
Bonġu. Iva kacċatur. Il-ġurnata tajba.
Bereit. Jäger. Aufgabe Holzfäller.
Put 1 settler wagon on trees just to get this house out.
Bonġu.
So the other thing too is you need to monitor your population when you're training settler wagons because they're 2 pop.
Bennej jaqta l-injam.
Really want to avoid what I'm doing right now, being housed and not training villagers. So we're going to go ahead and age up. So for our first age up, you have a couple options here. I prefer to age up with a the 400 cords of wood. So that's what I'm going to do. And then keep training the settler wagons. Got 1 more. Then I'm just going to get enough wood to build another house, and I'm going to go, because I'm going to get
Bonjour. Sidi. Minatur. Bonjour.
the 400 wood from
Bereit. Verstand. Jäger.
the age up.
Sidi. Il-ġurnata tajba. Sidi. Bennej. Minatur.
Bonjour.
Dale. Shishel. Be kind to us. I'm a picture.
Bonjour.
Hallo? Jäger. Jäger. Ja, Jäger. Jäger.
Dale. Shout.
Sidi.
Sidi. Cacciatrici. Iva. Cacciatrici.
Il-ġurnata tajba. Minatur.
See, with the settler wagons, we very quickly get enough food.
Händler.
So for age 2, there's no immediate cards that we need to send. So we're just going to hold on to these for now. Again, we're just going to quickly age up,
Sidi.
Aufgabe.
collect that
Ja.
wood,
Richtig
get the
verstanden.
upgrades at
Ja.
the market.
Richtig, Händler. Hallo?
Shishel. Be mission.
Bereit. Händler.
And then for our age up, we're just going to do one covered wagon.
Aufgabe.
Just going to stay on coin long enough to get the market upgrades, and I'm going to go and chop for the town center.
Be kind. I'm a picture.
Bonjour. Ja,
You
tal-injam.
sure
Bonjour.
are greedy,
Cacciatrici.
but it won't help you.
Holzfäller.
Sidi. Issa stess. Il-ġurnata. Ovvjament. Kacċatur.
Shishel. Dale. Be mission.
I say, I do say so.
Bereit.
Sidi. Bennej. Ja, tal-injam.
Shout.
Once we get to age 3, we have 2 cards we're going to send. Refrigeration, Row Mint. It's like most European civs.
Il-ġurnata tajba. Minatur. Sidi. Minatur.
Ja, Händler.
Il-ġurnata
Dale.
Town
tajba.
center.
Usaka, I do say.
Shishel. I'm a picture.
Ossequi.
There's another town center out here.
Bene.
Sidi. Ovvja. Cacciatrici.
Dale. Shout.
I say. I so.
Dale. Be kind to us. I'm a picture. Be kind to I'm a picture. Shout. Shishel.
Bereit.
Schauch.
Hallo? Aufgabe Jäger.
Then for our age up, I'm gonna do Tom's XP, going into H4.
الجنود الطيبة سيدي الكاتشاتور
Shishel. Dale.
Minatrici. Idea tajba. Taqta linjam.
Schauch. Dale. Wie kennt you us?
Hallo? Verstanden. Wird gemacht. Jäger.
Shishel.
Once we get to H4, we're going to send our factory wagon and our food trickle. It's also, in addition to food trickle, it's 25% gather for mills.
Bonġu ovvjament. Minatrici. Iva. Ovvjam, kaċċatriċi. Iva. Minatrici. Idea ta' kaċċatriċi. Sidi. Kaċċatriċi.
الجنود إيفا إيفا ميناتور
Collect that XP.
إيفا
Sidi. Ovvjament. Kaċċatriċi.
Schauch. Mama Picture. Die mich wie kennt you us?
Il-ġurnata tajba.
بون أوفيامنت الكاتشاتور
Bon kaċċatriċi. Idea tajba. Ovvjament kaċċatriċi.
سيدي أوفيامنت إيفا
Come state? Sì.
Shishel. Dale. Goodbye. Mama Picture.
Bonġu kaċċatriċi. Iv kaċċatriċi.
Shishel. Dale.
Sure. Pick up all of these scraps. It won't help you face my military might.
Bonġu. Idea kaċċatriċi.
الجنود أوفيامنت كاتشاتور
Bereit. Jäger.
Dale.
Usa
Shishel. Mama Picture.
Send up the food, just for the age up.
Il-ġurnata tajba. Bonġu ta'
A little bit
linjam.
gathered on coin here.
Kaċċatriċi. Iv kaċċatriċi.
بونجو كاتشاتور سيدي كاتشاتور كاتشاتور
Il-ġurnata idea kaċċatriċi.
الجنود الطيبة
Sidi. Kaċċatriċi. Bonġu. Il-ġurnata kaċċatriċi. Sidi. Ovvjam kaċċatriċi.
And for our age up, we're just going to do the 2,000 coin. Kind of like other civs, I like to start chopping at this point. Set our factory to wood as well.
بون ميناتور يقتل النيام
Hallo? Ja. Bereit. Holzfäller.
Il-ġurnata tajba. Il-ġurnata tajba. Bonġu. Sidi. Iva. Kaċċatriċi.
يقتل النيام.
Il-ġurnata tajba.
يقتل النيام.
Bonġu. Il-ġurnata idea tajba. Taqta' linjam. Bonġu. Il-ġurnata kaċċa taqta' linjam.
سيدي يقتل النيام. الجنة الطيبة. بونجو. بني. أوفيا إيفا. يقتل النيام.
Get our capital upgrades.
Bonġu. Taqta' linjam.
بونجو كاتشات يقتل النيام. سيدي.
Also build a mill. Do our wood upgrade first. Start sending our eco cards. So second mill card, and then our 3 plantation cards.
الجنة الطيبة. بني يقتل النيام.
Bonġu. Ovvja idea taqta' linjam.
سيدي إيفا. أوفيا يقتل النيام. الجنة أوفيا إيفا يقتل النيام. أوفيا إيفا يقتل النيام.
Get our mill upgrade or food upgrade at the capital.
Aufgabe.
Put our 6 settler wagons on the mills,
سيدي.
and then just do a standard.
بني.
So depending on how you are planning to play Malta, you might need to macro a little bit differently.
Bonġu. Il-ġurnata taqta' linjam. Bonġu.
الجنة الطيبة. يقتل النيام.
If you're playing with natives, if you're playing with crossbows, spamming a lot of units, you might be a little bit heavier on food and wood. I'm just going to do a standard
Bennejja.
42 on food.
Sidi. Bonġu. Il-ġurnata. Bonġu. Bennejja.
Ja, hallo. Aufgabe. Ja, bereit.
Actually, no, I'm going to do 5 with this guide.
Sidi. Taqta' linjam.
بونجو. الجنة يقتل النيام.
Il-ġurnata tajba.
Build a plantation.
Bennejja.
And build a
Bennejja.
tavern so we can get that coin
Taqta'
trickle.
linjam.
No cards to send right at the moment. Go ahead and send advanced arsenal, I guess.
بونجو. بني.
Houses, build the arsenal.
بني. يقتل النيام.
Coin upgrades.
Bonġu. Sidi. Taqta' linjam.
سيدي. الجنة يقتل. بونجو.
Actually, I'm going to do 6 mills.
الجنة الطيبة. بني.
I already see there's going to be people in the comments that like, oh, you need to do this or this is better. It really depends on your play style and how you plan on playing this civ. So what are you playing with natives or not? Are you playing with crossbows and pikes or not? So there's no right or wrong answer for a lot of civs. There's just a lot of different strategies. That's the thing with this game is like all the cards, the card system just really changes what you can do, and what's optimal for some might not be optimal for everyone.
Bennejja. Il-ġurnata
سيدي.
tajba.
بني. الجنة الطيبة. سيدي. الجنة الطيبة. بني.
Bonġu.
سيدي. يقتل النيام. ميناتور. يقتل النيام. بني. الجنة الطيبة. بونجو. بني.
Sidi.
الجنة الطيبة. بني.
Bonġu. Bennejja. Sidi.
سيدي. الجنة الطيبة. بونجو. Bene. Sidi. Bene. Sidi. Bonjour. Il-ġurnata tajba. Bonjour. Jaqta l-injam.
Bon taqta l-injam.
Sidi.
Alright, then I'm going to start building military buildings. So again, no barracks, hospitals, commandaries, artillery foundries.
Bene. 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 Bene.
And there's an overpop at the church that allows you to
Bene.
overpop based on the number of hospitals. I believe it's up to 20 that you can overpop with a unique church tech.
Bene. Bene.
What's an outpost in that? Yeah.
Shouch.
Also,
Day to day.
I'm going to build a fixed gun, which I'm sure you've seen in the game. The front center. Actually, I'm going to build a fort and a fixed gun here in the front. And the reason you want to build a fort and the boom is so that you can get the upgrades. Same for the fixed gun. One thing of note about the fixed gun is it does cost 5 population. Let's send the unique church tech. Get our arsenal upgrades.
Il-ġurnata minatur. Bonġ minatur. Bene. 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 Si minatur. Bene. 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 Bonjour, bene. Sidi minatur. Bene. 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 Bene.
Il-ġurnata ovvja taqta l-injam.
Il-ġurnata tajba.
Minatriċi. Bonġu taqta l-injam. Si. Minatriċi. Penneja. 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 Penneja.
I'm also purposely not getting the natives on this map just to show the boom, because it
Penneja. Penneja.
would make our upgrades cheaper. Just want to show it without.
Bene. Bene. Bene.
But normally, take advantage of any natives and any technologies, especially if you can get them during the boom.
Bene. 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 Ben. Bene. 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 Bene.
Minatriċi. Penneja. 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 Bonjour, Benneia.
Il-ġurnata ta' Bennej.
Il-ġurnata tajba. Benneia.
Alright, so in our hospitals, which is effectively our barracks, we have 4 units. Commandaries, we have the Hussar and Goon, and then any tongue cards that we've sent. Artillery Foundry. Of note, Malta does not have access to horse cannon. I'm going to run through all the units after the treaty's up, but for now we're just going to start doing upgrades. In this example, I'm not upgrading crossbows and pikes because I didn't take the deck for it. Fixed gun also needs to be upgraded along with your fort. Definitely want to upgrade your explorer. Train time. These are our unique church techs. So if we need to build at least 25 hospitals.
CD. Bonjour. Benneia. 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 Bonjour. Iva. Benneia.
Fixed gun upgrade.
Bonjour. Benneia.
CD. Jaqta'
Il-ġurnata tal-injam.
Assej.
Dator there.
So your explorer can build fixed guns, forts, and depots. So depots boost the attack of the attack speed of nearby rifle units or gunpowder units, artillery, and buildings. So you want to build it's kind of like Italy with the arsenals speeding up. It's kind of the same concept. The only difference is these can explode, and when they explode, they damage all units, including your own. So kind of bear that in mind. I don't see a lot of people using it. I think it can just be kind of a nuisance, but I think it's worthwhile to build it. You just want to kind of be strategic about where you build it. You can't build it during the treaty though. So, as you can see here, Malta does not have the normal train time cards, which is really unfortunate. Units do train faster from forts, and they build faster with each age up. So you definitely want to send this card. So I would say you want to have all your fort cards by the end of the treaty, because again, Malta needs to be played very defensively. You also have team improved buildings, so you can make your outposts and your forts quite annoying with a lot of HP, and then it being a team card also is quite nice. And then you also have extensive fortifications, which make your walls and outposts stronger, and then you also get twice as many. So we have the order, or I don't know how to say that, but this card makes your units out of your Commandery cheaper, so your Hussar and your Goon, and then any of the tongue cards you send. And then you have the Sovereign Order of Malta that increase your Maltese units. And then
Ossequi. Come state?
Il-ġurnata tajba.
سيدي
Bonġu. Bennejja.
بونجور بني
And then you also have the Dignitaries card, which buffs your Hospitalers. So I'm going to run through the units
Ossequi. Come state?
الجرناطة الطيبة
after the treaty's up.
سيدي يقتل النيام بونجور
I'm going to put a few more on.
يقتل النيام
Si. Idea tajba taqta' l-injam.
Shouch, I'm a picture.
Bene.
So you only have one factory, keep that in mind. You have a really high food gather rate, so you need to make sure, especially if you're paying crossbows and pikes, which are very wood heavy, you need to reorganize your economy to support that. So much heavier on wood.
Il-ġurnata bennejja. Bennejja.
We do have the military building. It's not train time in the same sense. It's the that's the work rate. So we want to go ahead and send that, and that increases it for forts. So military buildings are slightly faster, and then forts are significantly faster.
Come state?
Si. Iva. Il-ġurnata ovvja. Iva. Bennejja.
الجرناطة الطيبة
Sidi taqta' l-injam. Il-ġurnata bennej taqta' l-injam.
بني يقتل النيام
Alright, so we're going to start training units. So I'm just going to train a couple of each. Too many. So that's our train time. You can see it's a little bit faster for forts.
Bonġu. Idea tajba taqta' l-injam.
الجرناطة بني يقتل النيام
Now we're going to send our church techs so we can overpop. Greater walls. Remember that this the fixed gun costs population. So if it's not damaged, you can unpack it and get your resources back. If it's damaged slightly, you have to repair it and then you can get your resources back.
Il-ġurnata taqta' l-injam.
Nkun ejjew, nimmarċjaw.
Come state? Si.
Ready, men, so.
Ordni,
Yes, mission.
Of note, also you can get a fort wagon from the age up instead of the XP.
Come bene.
I didn't do
Command
that.
them, yes.
That is an option.
Bonġu.
Ossequi.
بونجو
Sidi.
يقتل النيام سيدي بونجو Ovviamente.
Lane in posizioni.
Kief de Stil.
Ja, wo verstanden?
Il giornata Iva. Buongiorno.
Ja, Auftrag? Ja, wird erledigt. Bereit.
In kun attent. Grandmaster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Lest.
Yes, sir.
Ordniet.
هذا واقع هنيوجي
بونجو تقتل اليام
Next card will send Sovereign Order of Malta just to buff all our units.
Commandament.
سيدي. بونجور. يقتل النيام.
Alright, so 40 minutes, we were able to get 206. So I've seen anywhere from 200 to 220, depending on team cards and how you macro your economy. As you can see, Malta's economy is quite strong. Like it's good. It's just the units. The big issue with Malta is the train time and then the population. So your musketeer unit here, your sentinels, are 2 pop. Ouch. Your hospitalers, really good unit, 2 pop.
Grandmaster.
Yes.
You have hussars, okay.
Ordniet.
You have fire throwers, 2 pop. So it's just like this, and this is, mind you, this is with 25 extra over pop from the church. So 25 of these sentinels wouldn't even, or hospitalers wouldn't even be here if not for the overpop at the church. So ouch. Now, granted, 5 of it is here, but that's still just 5 units. So it's painful. So that's why I prefer to play the Civ with crossbows and pikes, just because they're 1 and 2 pop, or 1 and 1 pop, versus all the 2 pop units. And they're shitty, but they're spammable. They train a little bit faster, and it gives you another option. You can still mix those in with your normal Malta units. Like the Hospitalers are kind of like Doppels for Germany in that they just delete cav. So your goal is to be campy, defensive. You cannot be aggressive with this Civ. Your Hospitalers can build hospitals. Your Sentinels can build forts and outposts. So you want to use those accordingly. Once you send the tongue cards, and you have to have population to be able to send these because they also ship units. You can train whatever tongue cards out of the Commandary. So I'm going to turn on cheats just to explain.
Ja?
Il-ġurnata tajba.
In kuna.
Come state? Buondì.
These tongue cards just to show.
Sì?
Mandament.
Quale suo? Sì? Vuoi scutare? Che mi ordena? Sì.
So again, the reason why I don't like the tongue cards is
Che mi ordena?
it's Lancers, but without all the buffs that Spain has. So great, you have Imperial Lancers with no cards.
Quale suo?
Same thing with Castadors. Yeah, they're a 1-pop unit, which is nice, and it gives you a decent skirm with range resist and all that, but again, 220 HP, and none of the cards that Portugal has. Fully carded, your fire throwers are decent. Kind of think of them as a grenadier kind of unit. They're weak to cav, strong versus infantry, but still kind of meh overall. The problem is you can't mass anything. Everything's 2-pop. So, and then the last thing I want to explain is the hero. So you want to keep your hero towards your fight, and then you have the Lamb of the Creator. That's kind of your like other civilizations get a dog, you get a lamb. And actually, the lamb is annoying just because it kind of roams and it draws enemy units to follow it. So you always want to keep that spammed out and like send it into the fight. It's kind of annoying and funny to watch a lamb pull military units. But that's kind of the only trick that Malta has. Like, it's really, like I said, just very meh overall. Like, imagine this is your full army plus the 5 over here. That's it. So your only hope is to tower and fort spam, and then just camp and slowly push your opponent. That's about all you can do. So anyway, that's Malta. Hope this guide was helpful. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Alright, see you in the next one.